Today, I'm going to show you how to add a blog to your Replit site. I'm Harriet from DropInBlog. Let's get into it. Log into your Replit account. We already have an app ready that we will use for this integration. So here on your dashboard, on the left-hand side menu, we'll click on Apps, then choose our demo site that we want to add our blog to. We'll click on Drop in Demo Site here. Once the site editor loads, here on the bottom left is where you paste the Replit prompt you need to get from your DropInBlog account. Go to your DropInBlog account's code and layout page, and here you'll see this Replit prompt that is specific to Replit users. Simply click on the Copy Code button here to copy your code. Then go back to your Replit editor, and here on the bottom left, paste the prompt you copied. Hit Enter or click on this arrow button here, and wait for Replit to work its magic. Now, Replit will ask you to add your blog ID and API key. Go back to your DropInBlog account's code and layout page. You'll find your blog ID and API key under Step 2 here. Copy your blog ID, go back to your Replit editor, and paste it in here. Then go back to your DropInBlog's code and layout page. Generate your API key by clicking on this button here. Copy it, and back in your Replit editor, paste it in here. Then click on the Continue button. Click on the blog link in a navigation menu, and you'll see a preview of your blog here on the right. Save your changes by clicking on the Republish button here on the upper right. Once confirmed, you can check out your blog by clicking on this icon here to open your blog in a new tab. And there's your blog, looking great. Let's click on one of these posts to check it out. We'll scroll through. And as you can see, everything is working as it should. Now that you have your blog, the ideal next step is to start creating content for your blog through your DropInBlog account. To start, we'll show you how to create a post using DropInBlog's post editor. Go to your DropInBlog account's posts page, click on the Add Post button here with the plus icon, and this action will take you to your post editor, which is where you can add your content. The first thing you want to do is add a post title. As an example, we'll type in Create a Blog on Replit with DropInBlog. Great. And this here is the content area where you add your post's content. There are two ways you can add your content. You can either type in your content here directly, or you can copy content you've already created on Google Docs or other word processors and paste it here into the post editor's content area. We have already prepared content here on Google Docs that we'll copy, then paste into the DropInBlog editor's content area. Let's expand our top bar here. All right. Using the top bar in DropInBlog's post editor, you can add headings, block quotes, CTA buttons, images, videos, bulleted lists, and other elements. So we'll go ahead and use these tools to organize our content and generally customize our content to our preference. Now that we have organized our content, added media, and utilized formatting options the editor offers, let's take a look at the right side of the editor. You have the option to show a table of contents in your post. Simply click on the toggle underneath, and you'll see a table of contents added to your post. Now we'll just drag and drop our table of contents here under the first paragraph, then have it expanded. Great. You can also add FAQs to your post. Similar to the table of contents, simply click on the toggle underneath, and you can click on Manage here, and your FAQs window will appear. Click on the Add FAQ button with the plus icon here, and you'll be able to add a question, and with the editor here, you can add an answer with customized formatting. You can also add a featured image to your blog post, select an author, and assign categories for your post. Before you publish your post, it's ideal that you optimize your content for search engines. With DropInBlog, you have two tools at your disposal: our SEO Analyzer and the Mention Boost feature. Let's start with the SEO Analyzer, which you can jump to by clicking here on SEO Analyzer on the left. The SEO analysis tool lets you add a target keyword or phrase and helps you optimize your content based on it. We'll use Replit. Below, you'll see a search engine preview along with the options to add an SEO page title and an SEO meta description. Once you've filled out these fields, you can scroll down to see your content score. Here is where you'll see suggestions on how to improve your blog post's visibility and search engine results. You'll notice these colored boxes next to the suggestions. With green boxes, these mean that you've done what is suggested to improve your content. An example, this tool can track how you use target keywords. Since we've added the target keyword in the first paragraph of your blog post, this suggestions box here is green. While with red and sometimes yellow boxes, these are highlighting the areas in your blog post that need to be improved further. For example, the tool tracks keyword density. It'll tell you if it's too low or too high. Or this last suggestion here, it's telling us to add links to other relevant pages in our blog since we haven't added any yet. Ideally, you want to meet these suggestions and want these boxes to be green. Now let's click on Mention Boost here on the upper left to jump to the Mention Boost section. Mention Boost helps you improve your content for AI search engines. It gives you suggestions on how to format and structure your content in a way that is easy for AI to understand. Some of the suggestions here are including a table of contents, adding lists, tables, an FAQ section, and you want to get a high score here, ideally 5 out of 5, for better visibility on AI tools like ChatGPT, Google AI's overview, and other AI-based searches. With that, we can now go ahead and publish our post. Scrolling back up, under Status, select Published. Then, click on Save Post. And once saved, you can click on View Post here, and your blog will appear in a new tab like so. You'll see all of the improvements we've done from starting with a simple post, all of the formatting options we've applied, and the different types of media that we've added among other improvements. You'll also notice that in using DropInBlog, your blog post has inherited the font, the colors, and other style elements from the site. So you don't have to do any extra steps to have your blog blend in with the rest of your Replit site. If you want to style your blog further, you can go to the Code and Layout page of your DropInBlog account and scroll down. Under the Advanced section, you'll see Design Customizations, where you'll be able to customize your link color, your font size, or your primary font family, among other options, and you'll see a preview of these changes to the right over here before you save your changes. We also have a custom CSS section below where you can add your own custom CSS. Now, you might have noticed this audio player at the top of the post. This is DropInBlog's text-to-speech feature, Blog Voice AI, that turns your written content into audio, which is a great way to increase engagement on your blog. This is only one of the many benefits of creating a blog on Replit using DropInBlog. To turn this feature on, go to the settings page of your account, scroll down to the Blog Voice AI section, then toggle the switch under text-to-speech. And here, you can customize the sound of your blog by selecting a language and one of the voice options we have, which you can filter on the left here. You can preview a voice option by simply clicking on the play button right next to the voice's name, and you can also add a custom demo text here if you want to hear something specific. Once you're happy with your customizations, just click on the Save All Changes button here, and now you're able to offer your written content in an audio format. DropInBlog also offers Smart Snippets, which are basically reusable content blocks, meaning a piece of content that you can create, then add to a single or all of your blog posts. You can find the Smart Snippets feature on its dedicated page within your DropInBlog account. Simply hover over the More tab in your navigation menu and click on Smart Snippets in the dropdown. Then you'll be taken to its dedicated page. A smart snippet can be anything from an image, a video, promotional banner, to a simple paragraph. You can also choose where this content appears in your blog post. As an example, we'll show you how to add a quiz to all of your blog posts. Click on the Add Your First Snippet button here. And now in the snippet editor, make sure you're on Code View. We've got the code to our quiz ready here. We'll just copy it, then back to the Smart Snippets editor, Paste it here, and that's our code added. Next, on the right-hand side of the page, name your snippet. We'll type in quiz. Then toggle the switch to make the snippet active, and under snippet location, select targeting. Under targeting position, we want our snippet to appear after our content. And under posts to target, from the drop-down, select all posts. Then go ahead and click on Save Snippet. Click here on View Blog up top in the upper right, and our blog will appear in a new tab. We'll click on any one of these posts since we selected for snippets to appear in all posts. And scrolling through, we see our quiz right below the content where it should be in our blog post. This can be useful if you have a paid app and you want to create a quiz that will help users decide which pricing plan will best fit them based on the features offered in the app. If you need help managing your blog, DropInBlog supports user roles, allowing you to add your team members to your DropInBlog account. To go to the Users page, hover over the More dropdown, then click on Users. From here, it's very easy to add a new user. Click on the Invite User button. Then in this page, add the email address of the user you want to invite. After that, assign them a role by selecting one of the default roles, either admin, editor, or writer, which have preset permissions. If these roles do not match your preferences, you can choose to create a custom role where you can manually select which aspects of your account the invited user will have access to. If you hover over the More tab here in the navigation menu, you'll see DropInBlog's Import Export tool. With this, you can export your content and create a backup of all of your posts. And if your blog is hosted elsewhere and you want to import your content, you can use DropInBlog's import tool. You'll also see Analytics here. If you click on it, you'll be taken to the Analytics page where you can connect your Google Analytics 4 account to DropInBlog. And you'll be able to see your metrics from your DropInBlog account. So you won't have to switch between different platforms. You'll be able to see all your key performance data right here on DropInBlog. And lastly, if you decide to move away from Replit and create your site on another platform, you can take your blog with you as DropInBlog is platform agnostic and works seamlessly with almost any platform. In our integrations page, if you click here on See Integration Guides, you'll find our integration guides for website builders, online course builders, all-in-one platforms, e-commerce platforms, and other platforms that DropInBlog integrates with. And that's how you add a blog to your Replit site. Happy blogging!